Good morning, class. I'm Veronica Keruba, admission bed 050114/2021. Today, I'm going to take you through the unit description of modern English. The objectives of the lesson, or rather the objectives of this unit, are by the end of the lesson, the learner should explain the different elements in a sentence. Also, the learner should differentiate different elements in sentences. Okay, we will start by looking at topic 1, which talks about the elements of a sentence. Structurally, the element of a sentence may be words or a group of words. The group may be a phrase or a clause. Traditional grammar divided the sentence into two parts, the subject and the predicate. Okay, we will start by looking at the subject. The subject is the element or the constituent which names the person, thing, or idea about which something is being said. The subject, which is invariably is a noun phrase which precedes the verb phrase or the predicate in the sentence. Examples of a subject in different sentences. In the first one, Emily sang a song. In this sentence, Emily is the subject. Another example, transparency is what everyone talks about nowadays. The subject in this sentence is transparency. Secondly, we're going to look at the predicate. The predicate is the part of the sentence which tells us something about the person, thing, or idea that is being mentioned by the subject. The predicate can be a single word or a group of words that may include the verb, element, or other elements such as direct, object, and so on. Examples, Emily danced. In this example, dance is the predicate. Another one, Emily sang a beautiful song. The predicate in this example is sang a beautiful song. The tired travelers trudged along the road. The predicate in this sentence is along the road. Another element of a sentence is the predicator. The predicator is the element that shows what action takes place in the sentence. The predicator is the verb element in the verb phrase. The predicator is highlighted in the following examples. The first one, Emily wrote a beautiful song. The predicator in this sentence is wrote. Another one, a herd of goats grazed by the roadside. The predicator in this sentence is grazed. The last one, transparency is what everyone talks about nowadays. The predicator in this example is. Another element in a sentence is the object. The object refers to the person or thing that is affected in one way or another by the action expressed by the predicator. It is a noun phrase. There are often three types of objects distinguished. The first one is the object, the direct object, and the second one is the indirect object, or it's also called the benefactor object. We'll start by looking at the direct object. The direct object is the person that directly suffers by the action indicated by the verb. In the following examples, the direct object is highlighted. The first one, the lion killed a zebra in the park. The object in this sentence is a zebra. The second one, God created the universe long time ago. The object in this sentence is the universe. Moving forward, we're going to look at the indirect object. The indirect object refers to the person or thing that is indirectly affected by the action expressed by the verb. Observe the following examples. The teacher gave Martin a new book. For instance, Martin in this sentence is our indirect object. The second example, she gave him a passionate kiss. Him is our indirect object. The last part of our sentence elements is complements. Some verbs do not take direct objects, they have complements instead. Such verbs include be and other linking verbs such as appear, become, seem, etc., etc. A complement, therefore, is a word that completes the meaning of a verb. I have some examples here. Patrick is an athlete. So, an athlete is our complement in this sentence. Another one, the work looks simple. Simple is the complement. The last one, Mary became a nurse. A nurse is the complement. So that was the last part of our topic 1. So we are going to look at topic 2. It is much shorter than topic 1. Topic 2 is all about structural classification of sentences. So, structural classification of sentences refers to the categorization of sentences based on their grammatical structure, specifically the number and arrangement of independent and dependent clauses. The 4 main types of sentence structures are simple sentences, compound sentences, and compound complex sentences. We will start by looking at simple sentences. Simple sentences contain only one independent clause. An independent clause can stand alone as a complete thought, containing a subject and a predicate. For example, the cat sat in the mat. You can see it has only one thought, and as it has a subject and a predicate. The next example, she smiled sweetly, and the last one, the sun shone brightly. Our second structural classification of sentence, or our second type of sentence, is complex sentences. Complex sentences contain one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. A dependent clause can stand alone as a complete thought, as it relies on the independent clause for meaning. Dependent clauses are typically introduced by subordinating conjunctions, such as if, when, because, since, although, while, until, or unless. Here are some examples of complex sentences. The first one, she will go to the concert if she gets a ticket. Another one, I will remember this day when I'm old. Another one, he apologized because he broke her vase. The last one, she studied hard since she wanted to get good grades. The last type of sentence is compound complex sentences. Compound complex sentences contain two or more independent clauses and at least one dependent clause. They combine the features of compound and complex sentences, offering a more intricate grammatical structure. Here are some examples of compound complex sentences. He studied hard and he also participated in extracurricular activities, although he didn't get much sleep. Another one, she loves to travel and she has visited many countries, including France, Italy, and Spain, while dreaming of exploring more. The last one, he apologized for his mistake and he promised to be more careful in the future because he valued their friendship. And that marks the end of our lesson today. I hope students you enjoyed the lesson. In our next class, we will be discussing about nouns. Yeah, go through the nouns so that during our next class we'll be just looking at them with much ease. Have a nice day ahead.